Hello Taurus Collective, welcome back to my channel. This is the House of Taurus Tarot, and this is going to be a general reading for you, beautiful Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. I hope you are doing well, I hope you are doing fine, and I hope this message is for you. But if it is not, if you don't feel in your core, in your soul that this message is not for you, if you feel like it's not resonating, just don't force, don't try to apply to your life, to your story, if you don't feel it is for you. But if it is, you will know, you will feel it. And especially if this message, if this video popped up in your timeline and you feel attracted to it, trust there is a message for you here. So let's see what is the message and what is the energy of this reading, what Spirit wants to talk about. We have a few cards that came out. I will take this one that came turned upside up. Door to personal healing and happiness. This is a very beautiful card. Talks about someone that is healing and is walking, stepping towards something new. Something that is destined to be your path, is your life call. Is your life call. There is a life calling here. And we have Archangel Gabriel with the 5th chakra. So there is something that must be spoken. You are starting to speak for yourself. You are starting to use your voice, use your thoughts to express what you really feel. Or if you are not doing that, this is what you should be doing. But I'm feeling like these two things are connected. Because when you start expressing what you truly feel, how you truly think, your true self, this is like open the doors for your own healing, your own growth and your happiness for sure. There is a white dove here indicating peace, there is the rainbow that talks about abundance. The view here, we have a distant sun, so the sun represents happiness, represents healing, joy. And the color blue is also indication of healing, is also the color of the throat chakra, which is the 5th chakra, or voice, or thoughts, the way we talk, the way we think, the way we express, we communicate. This is very important and is part of when we are truly able to speak for ourselves, not what the others want us to say, or what not the others expect to hear from us. But what we truly think, what we truly feel, this is amazing, because we are being honest and true to ourselves. I am going to explore a bit more with the tarot and see what is the message, what message Spirit would like to give you, whoever I'm talking to that is connecting to this message so far. What is the message? Please, Spirit, show me the cards and see to deliver this message. There's something that also still needs to be spoken. Some kind of truth that is being held inside, that will amplificate, will allow you to heal even more and grow even more from the time you start speaking more, you are starting expressing you even more. I'm getting the sense of like expressing who you are, who you really are. We have Queen of Pentacles, which is you, Taurus. We have 5 of Wands, which talks about fire up, about this energy of battling, of arguing, or some difficult situation. And we have a 9 of Wands, so we have a lot of fire energy here as well. In the bottom of the deck, the World, and we have more fire here. Usually the World, yeah, it represents the 4 elements. So it's about a cycle when we go through all elements, and we have the snake that is biting the hair on tail. Talks about the beginning and the end. I'm getting like you are in this energy of abundance as the Queen of Pentacles, this energy of being yourself, being abundant and being content with yourself. But it's like, as it also appeared in another reading, there is something that is still in the beginning. I'm getting this sense of someone that is young. It doesn't matter your age, but your soul is still young. You are still learning a lot, but you are feeling good, you're feeling abundant, because you are truly being who you are. You are starting to be who you are. You are starting to go towards this this path of healing, this path of your true happiness, what is destined for you, what is for you as the universe wants it to be. That's why we have the world and the Fool behind the world. The Fool, here we have the beginning and the end. It's a full cycle. Like something is ending or ended and something new will start. The Fool is about being innocent and courageous enough to just go for what they want. And I'm getting with this both 5 of Wands and 9 of Wands, there is some difficulty. There is something that is impeding you. Some kind of energy going against you for some reason that is troubling you. Troubling this ability you have to speak for yourself. You are doing well on your own, but when it comes to others, you feel like you have to go beyond your own energy. You have to put a lot of effort, 5 of Wands, to battle for what you are, what you want. It's like you have to go against other people's wishes and intentions and ideas, because to defend your own ideas. And the 9 of Wands that represents like difficulty. This is very heavy on you. It's difficulty. This is the card of a long battle that is about to end. That's why we have the World. I'm getting a lot of beginning and ending here. It's like something new is starting, but it's like the end of the difficulty for the beginning of something new. It's like an old cycle ending and something new starting. The old cycle representing that cycle in which you lived for others, in which you were not true to yourself, in which you are being like a puppet in the extreme. Just an example, you're not a puppet, of course. You have your own ideas, your own wishes, your own actions, but many times in life we do what we expect others. Let me rephrase. We do what others expect from us. But at this time, this person, whoever you are, I'm talking to now, is not doing that anymore. Is expressing their true self. Is finally starting to put in action who they are really. And it's like when you are not a teenager anymore and you get your own house, your own job, your own money, and you do what you want for yourself, not what your parents want you to do. But here there is a huge maturity with that. It's because you are learning to be true to yourself, not to your ego. There is a difference. You are not following your ego anymore. You are following your own true heart, your own true soul, what you are truly. But it's difficult. This requires a lot of energy and strength, because 9 of Wands is very difficult. Let's see. The Chariot. The Chariot represents action, represents moving forward, represents like a huge step forward in life. It's like you are doing finally. Even though it's difficult, even though it can be a battle, can sound like a battle sometimes, the Chariot represents this fire energy of going forward no matter what, and putting in action a plan, something that you really, really want for yourself. Whatever it is that you are, is like if you wanted to, maybe you studied something but you wanted to work with a completely different thing. You are following that. You are really doing behind what you want. You are after, no, sorry, not behind. You are going after what you really want, what your soul wants. I have no idea what is that, but this is a common theme in the readings that come to me. That the messages I have to deliver for you is always this there is always this hint of like doing what your heart wants, in the sense not what your parents expect you to do, but what you really want is your true talent, is your true call, is what I'm getting. I am going to pull this one crystal mandala oracle for you, which is an oracle that I don't use often, but today I felt called to use this oracle. This is a very powerful healing, a helpful healing oracle. There is always a message that helps you grow, and let's see what is the message that Spirit wants to give you right now. What you need to know, what is the energy that you should be receiving, because this is a crystal that will help you move forward. We have one card that came out, two cards actually, but they want me to focus on this one. This one is the card 27, Ascended Master and Saint Germain and Amethyst. This is a powerful card, never came out in any reading before, not even for me personally. Amethyst is a crystal that opens up intuition, that works on the 7th chakra. So is a card crystal master 333. So of this entire deck, there are 3 types of cards. One is the goddesses, the other are the angels. These pink ones is the angels, but this one that came out for you, that came out too, but for some reason I am being called to look at this one only, is the Master 333. So it's about the Ascended Masters, and this is a very powerful, let's call, group of spiritual beings, the Ascended Masters. And if they are being called for you, is because you are truly being divinely guided. And talks about spiritual connection. So you are being, to whoever I'm talking to, you Taurus, whoever you are, a woman or a man, young or old in age, doesn't matter, you are a very spiritual person, and you are connected to the source. You have a lot of spiritual beings helping you and guiding you through this very moment. So never forget that. And I am going to read one passage of the guidebook, because there are always beautiful messages from the guidebook for you. So let's see card number 27, Saint Germain, also very powerful spiritual being. That's a very, very important, a huge one. And you are like highly appreciated and loved by the universe, that's for sure. So I will get yes, a message here for you. You are asked to rely upon your spiritual connection unconditionally, to ask for help with all things in your life. So whatever that you need help, because there are some difficulties around you, ask for help and you will get it. There is nothing too small. For in allowing your spiritual connection to assist you in resolving the small, apparently insignificant everyday matters more swiftly, you free up vital energies to deal with the bigger tasks in your divine life journey. So whatever problem you have, even though you think it may be small, ask for help. The divine will always be with you and help you, guide you through any difficulty you have. From parking spaces to overall timing for your day, for assistance in all ways whilst traveling, for helping making good choices whilst shopping, to inspiration for better relationships, and in matters of finance, health, and professional development, divine guidance will help you in all ways with one purpose, to help you reside in the frequency of love and truth. Sometimes there can be fear about opening up further to Spirit. You may want it and fear it at the same time. So yes, this is something that is common to everybody. Sometimes we are fearful of asking or to ask too much, or don't trust too much. But trust it and ask. You will always get the help you need. I will read a bit more. The fear of opening up further to spirit can be so deep that you don't realize it's there. You attend development classes and work hard to perceive spiritual connection, and yet, frustratingly, it may not come through as clearly as you would like. Yeah, sometimes spirit help us, but we don't see it because it's not something that we can really calculate, or we cannot point with the tip of the finger. But they are always helping us, and they send us signals and synchronicity. So be paying attention to that. Perhaps you feel like you are the only person who doesn't get something, whilst others seem to have a connection you envy. You may feel like spirit has forgotten you, or you are not important enough to deserve attention, or that there is something wrong with you that you cannot receive as you wish. All those reactions and frustrations are understandable, but they are not reflective of a higher truth. Your spiritual task is to be kind to yourself. Be with your feelings and complete the following healing process as often as you feel you need it. When fear arises, it can arise even in those working consciously with spirit for a long time. Yes, I can tell it for myself. There are so many phases and transitions and transformations and changes that we are not always flat in synchrony and unison with the universe. We have ups and downs. So it's normal for fear to come sometimes. So don't worry, even though if you are a very spiritual being. Divine has all sorts of tricks to dislodge any fear. Spirit wants to connect with you just as much as you want to connect with it, more even. So set aside your frustrations with yourself or the divine as you realize that even if you don't see or hear as some others seem to do, Spirit still talks to you every day. Yes, I'm stopping to read here because this is the message. Even though you are a spiritual being, even though you are still growing, you are still learning, don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid, or don't be untrustful, because the universe is always at our side. Always. Even though we sometimes don't see it, even though we sometimes don't touch it. But the universe is always playing the sense that there are always behind the scenes in every moment of our life. So trust yourself, be kind to yourself, and never forget that you are growing, you are learning, and so many things good will come still further along in your life, in your path. Because here's the card is telling that you are open. This door is open for you. It's open, so take advantage of it and ask, you shall receive. So this is the message I have for you. I hope it helped, and hope to see you next time. Bye.